Very nice. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday evening. It's my children, twin daughters, telling each other they hate each other. So, typical night. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Wednesday evening. Really happy to be here, man. This was release day for this Gold Rush series, so I got home. They were waiting for me, and so hell, don't really have anything going on. I threw it up. I was hoping we could fill by tomorrow night. You guys are like, nope. Hour and a half later, boom, here we are. So thank you very much. Great to crack into the series on release day. I like it. Getting close, 80 days, something like that, till the first game. Well, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a lot more interested in baseball than I was a couple weeks ago. The Reds are on a hell of a tear, 11-game win streak. Exciting young players. That's the main thing. It's like, man, odds are they're gonna crap out down the stretch here. Just a lot of young players and experience. You never know. I'm not, but just the future is bright. So, yeah. So, hell yeah. So we'll be watching a little more baseball, filling a little more time. The U.S. Open was good. That was a good finish. Like the emotional control. Wyndham Clark, that was his name, right? He had, just because you saw him, he made that putt, and as soon as it went in, you saw he just lost it. Like, just broke down in tears and just like, man, but to hold it until that moment, to keep it together, to make that putt, man, that's why those guys make the money they make. I'd have been shaking so bad, man. I'm like, I hope I don't four-putt this. No. That was a good finish, though. It's good to watch. McIlroy and Fowler just couldn't get out of their own way, man. But it's what it is. What we got? We got a few people here. We'll give it just another minute, and we'll get going. Let's see. Anything else exciting? Let's see. NBA. I saw Porzingis is going to be traded here, and Brogdon to the Clippers, Porzingis to Boston, and who was it? Marcus Morris going to the Washington with some draft picks. But man, that was a big sign for them to get Brogdon and trade him away. But Porzingis, whatever, draft tomorrow will be, number one pick will be boring. I tell you what, man, hit your Walmart's, Myers, whatever your local retail is that sells cards, man. Buy you some NBA, whatever, once it's the 23-24, because that Victor Wembanyama stuff is going for insane amounts of money. Buy a redemption, find a redemption, and just flip it on eBay for a couple grand. Lottery tickets, baby. All right, we're a couple minutes in. Let's get this party started. Everybody knows the drill. We take the list from Facebook. I added numbers top to bottom, 1 through 16. Take all the teams that were not chosen, put them in random.org, and then we'll randomize that list 5 times and match it up against the one from Facebook. The Facebook list is as follows. Nick Ferris on Miami. Joey Gav picked Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh is at spot 2 and 3. Megan Lazo-Gale took Kansas City and the Giants at 4 and 5. Mark the Shark, spot 6 on Green Bay. Spots 7, 8, and 9 are David Litton. He took Dallas, Buffalo, and San Francisco. Michael Edmonds grabbed the Bengals at 10. Rob Denault on Carolina and Chicago at 11 and 12. Matthew Vanover on the Colts at 13. Jim Shivers took the Raiders at 14. And then Jason Daly closed this out with the last 2 spots on the Jets and Jacksonville. Yeah, it did, Dan. That's what I was saying, man. I threw it up thinking, all right, hopefully I can get it filled by tomorrow night, and then we can do our usual Friday night. But it did not take long at all. So, hell yeah. New series, release day. Let's do it. All right. Let's get the old laptop out here. Check out the teams that were not chosen and figure out who gets what. On autofocus. I get dirty dog. There we go. Woohoo. All right. Teams that were not. Yep, sorry. All right, teams that were not chosen. Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Cleveland, Denver, Detroit, Houston, Chargers, Rams, Minnesota, New England, New Orleans, Philadelphia, Seattle, Tennessee, and Washington. 14, 15, and 16. That's what we're supposed to have. All right, so we will random this 5 times and match it up against the list I just read. Good luck, everyone. All right, there we go. Tennessee up top, Washington at 16. Tennessee up top, and Cleveland at 16 after 2. 3 gives us Minnesota at 1, Denver at 16. 4, the Chargers up top, Atlanta at 16, 5th and final time. Good luck, everyone. All right, there we go. So let's see. Spot 1, Nick, you get Arizona. Joey at 2 and 3, you get the Rams and the Browns. Megan at 4 and 5, Baltimore and Denver. Mark at 6, you get Philly. That's kind of funny. There you go. You get your team and Green Bay. David at 7, 8, and 9. You get the Chargers, Washington, and Detroit. Michael Edmonds at 10, New Orleans. Rob at 11 and 12. You get Tennessee and Seattle. Matthew, spot 13, New England. I was a little surprised nobody took them, man. Brady was on the list. Jim Shivers at 14, Minnesota. And then Atlanta and Houston go to Jason at spots 15 and 16. I did see they made a comment when I was, getting the checklist and everything that this is like the basically the shortest series they've ever run. I guess, I don't know, smallest, whatever, least number of boxes. I forget how they worded it, but that's what it was. So it's not nearly as big of a series. So I think they're saying there's a better chance of hitting headliners. So maybe they've been listening to us when we talk about how we'd rather have, we do like the hit parade because, there's only 100 boxes, so your odds of hitting a headliner are not bad at all. Maybe they're listening. All right, let's go to this list one more time, and then we will crack that sucker open. All right, Nick Ferris, Miami and Arizona. Joey Gav, Tampa Bay, the Rams, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland. Megan Lazo Gale, Kansas City, Baltimore, the Giants, and Denver. Mark the Shark, Green Bay, and Philadelphia. David Litton, Dallas, the Chargers, Buffalo, Washington, San Francisco, and Detroit. Michael Edmonds, Cincinnati, and New Orleans. Rob Denault, Carolina, Tennessee, Chicago, and Seattle. Matthew Vanover, Indianapolis, and New England. Jim Shivers, the Raiders, and Minnesota. Jason Daly, the Jets, Atlanta, Jacksonville, and Houston. All right. One thing left to do. Just get this light here. The other thing I noticed was Gold Rush went back to putting the names inside the boxes. Same thing. I think they kind of heard the rumble like, hey, man, really? You going to make me look them all up if I don't know it on site? All right, so Gold Rush, this is 2023 Series 2. This is just their base series. But I definitely, I like that we can do breaks for a cheaper price and still get some fire. All right, everybody, seals all around. Box number 1, 2023 Series 2. Good luck. Speed replica. Hey, how about that? That's what pretty much all of them are. All right. It's weird. It's got like a big number on the front of the box. All right, it's a Lunar Eclipse. It's a Lunar Eclipse. This is a chosen team, one of the chosen teams, and this is the jury is still out. My guess is we're going to have to wait 2 to 3 more years to really know. But let's see. There we go. Jason, your change of heart there pays off. You changed to the Jets. First you wanted Detroit, and then decided the Jets, and boom, it pays off. Of course, he also decided Jacksonville to close us out, so he wanted a break, and there you are, sir. It is replica. So as the box said, Lunar Eclipse and the nice all white. I I like that. We got Beckett cert, QR code, all that stuff. And then bam, Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson. So like I said, the jury is still out. And now due to Aaron Rodgers, you're probably going to have to wait a little bit longer. But that is a very nice hit. Like I said, that's definitely one that, I mean, a year ago was fire. So that's one to put up on your shelf and see what happens here. So Jason, congrats. Jason, I think you have broken with me before, but I don't know that I have your shipping address. So if you just send that to me through Messenger, we'll get this out either today or either tomorrow or Friday. I'll get it to the post office. We can make that happen. That's the only problem with all these lunar eclipses. They always have a little bit of a scuff somewhere or something. There was a little bit of a mark on the top too. They're not very big, kind of at the back there, but yeah, that's the problem with the all white like that. But it still looks good. So congrats, Jason. Nice hit on the Zach Wilson. And like I said, we'll have to see what happens. And he's gonna be riding Pine this year, but I don't know. I bet he gets traded. It'll be for like a mid to late round pick, but somebody will want to give him a shot to start in a different system, different organization, but we shall see. All right, congrats, Jason. Make sure you send me your address, please, and I'll get that shipped out to you. So thank you, everybody, and keep an eye on the page, man. We'll break some more. I got 4 of these suckers, so let's see what else we got. Everybody have a good one. Hope to see you soon.